You know, one thing I know is people are very, very ungrateful, and it makes me just be like that's why I be like, look at people personalities and such. I'll give you a story, right? Because someone on the internet was like, "Oh, why don't you go save a hoe?" I got your save a hoe. Here's your save a hoe. One time I was walking down in Philadelphia, and I was walking on the sidewalk where the buses kind of turn into the square, and I seen this little girl, and something told me to pull her back, and I pulled her back, and then a bus, psh, right past her face. I just saved her. Little girl. So there goes your save a hoe. But here's the funny part, right? And this is the one thing about being a good person. You know, her mother kind of looked at me and was like, "Why did you yank my daughter back like that?" I was like, your daughter almost just was best smash kid, dummy." And I just be like, I just almost wanted to say, wanted her to meet the bus instead. People don't realize when even when you saving them, even when in an emergency, they still find a way to show hostility. So that's why I be like, I don't know. I think you should just read people personalities because this. I was reading this motherfucking personality. I read him because he was like, oh, the stuff that you see on Facebook, that don't be me, that be my boy. I sense a lie. See, when you was like, you can sense some fucking lies. I was like, oh. I'm like, they say something to you and you be like, and you look on their social media and be like, bitch, are you okay? Who hurt you? It was only out of concern because I thought someone hurt you and you was just lashing out on a specific. And I'm like, someone thought I was talking about genders and then we had a deciding conversation and whatever. And guess what? I got my first star from that, you know? Because he realized my message is about toxic manipulation. Let's talk about your toxic manipulation. Um, Coming into someone's DM and being like, "I always thought we'd be together." It's creepy and weird because we have no actual interactions. I thought through my memory, did I ever like speak to this boy? No. Although we had 3 points of residencies where we coexisted. One in church, one at the YMCA, and one in high school. But the thing about that is 2 are in church and I was a little girl, and the YMCA also a little girl. So when you say shit like that, I be like, I can't help but think like, well, what version of me? Because I clearly didn't say shit to you in high school. Because I'm just like, this must work with other girls, doesn't it? Sad. You know, you leave a digital roadmap when you are online. And, you know, my baby dad did the same thing. He has 5 professions of love for women because I seen him do it one time and I was just curious. I was like, let's just look through a deep dive. And I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is nothing special. This is your pattern, sir. So I just figured it was one of his patterns, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. But I did help you, and I wanted to help you. Figure because I knew you was someone fellow person from church, you know, and I wanted to. But you see, you know what? I also was a little girl that could get pastor to speak to me. The little girl that sang in the choir. You forget that? I was the little girl running the show at church. I was the little girl that all the old ladies had to look after. You forgot who I was, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I have saved a girl. And though I don't boast, but I like to point out the fact that the mom, at her first reaction was to yell at me for yanking her daughter rather than thank me for saving her from the bus. So people are just selfish. So that's why you just. Now I'm not saying let the kid. Not saying that. What I'm saying is when people outlash, don't be disappointed. There's trolls everywhere in the world. Just gotta look at personality at the end of the day because dang, it's just so sad.